This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
When I came out of the thing, it was like I got hit by a train, yeah.
But 3 months after his life-saving surgery, businessman Tommy Dolan has made a surprise trip home to check in on family. An update on his progress tops Channel 2 News at 5 o'clock. Now, Tom Dolan, of course, is known for building an auto empire right here in northern Nevada. Good evening, I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for being with us. And while Tom Dolan has always been known as a businessman, he was in the headlines, as we all remember, just 6 months ago as he headed in for life-saving lung surgery in Arizona. Well, he's doing well, as you just saw, and made a surprise trip back here to Reno this week. Aaron Breen sat down to speak with him about the ordeal of that surgery and what lies ahead. Aaron, he looks pretty good.
He does, doesn't he, Kristen? Now, he's lost about 35 pounds with all of this. He's exercising and he's eating well. The original plan, of course, was for a double lung transplant. It became a single lung transplant, but a double bypass on his heart once they actually opened him up. And he says that he's testing out the altitude right here in Nevada to see if he might be able to move back from Arizona. Details in this story you'll see only on 2. The Dolan brothers have a lot of catching up to do. They aren't even a whole year apart in age, but they've been states apart for months now as Tom underwent surgery and headed down the road to recovery.
There's a 60% chance that I would live, and there's a 40% chance that I would not make it. And so that was scary.
The surgery was long and involved.
They ratchet you open, and they had to do a double bypass, plus they did the lung all at one time. So I was on the table for 12 and a half hours.
He appreciates all the support from Reno.
I've got stacks of cards and notes and letters and all this other stuff, and prayer cards, and it's just unbelievable.
Family has always been important to them. Tom decided that he wanted to see his grandchild play t-ball this week, so he made a surprise trip to Reno. And this is serving as a test to see if he can live with the oxygen saturations at this altitude again.
Dropped about 4 points, but I can live with that. I mean, that's not the worst thing that'll ever happen. So I'm feeling really good that I'm going to be able to come home.
He may be moving a little slower, but Mike says he can tell Tom is right on track.
I got to drive him around all the time to see relatives and friends and all. And he does nothing but gripe about the way I drive. So, it's just like the olden days.
Tom says his life has changed forever.
I got a second chance in life. And that's something that, a lot of people don't get.
And so he's making some changes.
I'm never going to work again.
At least not in an office.
I promised God that if I made it through this type of thing, I'm going to take care of more people. And I can't wait to get into some charity work and all that kind of stuff. And that's going to be fun because it's just going to be a different part of my life.
Says he plans to leave the auto empire to his kids to run, and then that'll give him more energy for his new mission. Covering the big story, Aaron Breen, Channel 2 News.